Providence, Rhode Island, the campus of Brown University. We're at the Sports Center for Ivy League women's basketball tonight. Here on Yes, the Harvard Crimson on the road against the Brown Bears from the Sports Center. Hello again, everyone. I'm Rick Benjamin, joined tonight by Megan Patterson-Como. Great to have you with us midway through the Ivy League season. The defending champion Harvard Crimson on the road here, and both teams really at a crossroads. Yeah, both teams have had some good wins and yet some disappointing losses, and we know coaches are never satisfied with their teams, but tonight's a great game for one team to really make a push for that championship. The Harvard Crimson hoping to win their third consecutive Ivy League title and a trip to the NCAA tournament. They need to win here on the road. They are led by one of the most storied coaches in the women's game, Kathy Delaney-Smith, in her 22nd season, a winning percentage of nearly .580. She's won almost 330 games in her career at Harvard, and she has one of the finest offensive players in the country to call on tonight. Oh, Hannah Pelto, the 6'2 senior, the second leading scorer in the country at 24 points a game. You see those impressive career numbers. She will be a huge story offensively for the Crimson tonight, and she is also a player that Kathy Delaney-Smith told me is the hardest working player she has ever seen in the game. Harvard comes in only 2-3 in the conference. Their opponents tonight, Brown at home, they're 3-3 in the Ivy League in the early going, 10-9 overall. They're led by a veteran coach as well. Jeannie Burr is in her 16th season here. She's led teams to Ivy League titles back in the 1990s, once to the NCAA tournament, and she has a very fine senior ball player to call on too. Yes, Naima Mitchell, the dominating shot blocker, perhaps one of the most dominating ever to play in the Ivy League. She can also score, run the floor, does a little bit of everything for this team, will be a big presence in the middle. Harvard will collectively, as a team, try to contain her this evening. Harvard with one of the great offenses in the country, Brown with one of the toughest defenses on the East Coast. We'll see how they match up when we continue tonight here on Yes.